All right. Hey guys, how's it going? So I finally completed this little project that I've been working on for the last 30 days, which is to do zone 2 cardio every day for the next 30 days. And I found some really interesting and surprising results doing it. Now, my initial goal for doing zone 2 cardio was to start losing a bit of belly fat. Um, and also obviously like to increase my cardio performance on the mat while doing jujitsu. I forgot to mention this, but welcome to the channel if you're new. My name's Chris and I make jujitsu content, but I'm starting to branch off into doing health and fitness stuff. So please subscribe if you're interested. If you're wanting to get into jujitsu, like I would love to be a part of your journey. So thanks guys. I'll get down to business and talk about the results. Now, as far as cardio performance goes, my cardio definitely 100% improved. And, you know, I was able to so for example, like if we were to do, I remember a day where we had to do like 3-minute rounds and I ended up doing all 6 rounds. And, just throughout the week, cause I also try to train at least 6 days a week if I can, I'm able to do a lot of those training sessions and still, be able to function in my day to day. As far as weight loss is concerned, so I started the challenge at around 183 pounds. And the last time I checked on the scale, I went down to 178. So it was a pretty significant drop. However, like my goal is to get down to 160 or 165. The most surprising benefit that I got out of doing this challenge, however, is I've definitely noticed a significant improvement in my sleep. And, I'm able to fall deeper into sleep quicker, as well as being able to feel more motivated when I wake up. Now, I don't know, you know what? This has to be directly correlated to doing zone 2 cardio because, this month compared to the previous months, the only real difference is starting to add more cardio. I don't know if there's too much research into that, but man, I would continue doing zone 2 cardio training just to be able to have a lot of these sleep improvements, because ultimately being able to have good sleep will help in other domains in life, and as well as training and recovery. So for the 30-day challenge, what I essentially did was I bought this bike conversion kit, and what the bike conversion kit did was it changes your regular bike into a stationary bike on the days where I wasn't feeling like doing the bike, because the downside about the cardio training is that it can get monotonous. So I started to mix it up a bit. And what I started to do was I started to go on, these jogs. And another thing that I would do was to start walking backwards on the treadmill. This is something I learned doing my knee recovery program. All right, so the best way to measure the benchmark of whether or not you're in zone 2 is to use what's called a lactate meter. I unfortunately didn't have that and, didn't really have a desire to want to use it, just because I've heard Dr. Peter Attia talk about how
I can spend the entire 45 minutes on a phone call.
Yes, absolutely.
But it's not as comfortable as this discussion here.
X.
Another thing that I found was while using a heart rate monitor, that my heart rate would tend to be around 155 to 150, kind of in that zone. And from there, I would use that as a benchmark. And eventually, I think after day 15, I actually stopped counting. I stopped calculating my heart rate and just kind of went by feel. The benefit of being able to do zone 2 training on a bike is that I could keep the settings consistent, and all I would need to do is to hit the time frame. And so the time frame for my zone 2 exercises were around 30 minutes to 40 minutes. Overall, a great benefit to this was that I ultimately feel great every day, being able to do zone 2 cardio training, just because it's something that I can, number one, it implements really well into your schedule. And unlike a lot of other training, let's say weightlifting or even jujitsu, I don't feel absolutely dead after a workout. And so I feel like this is something that I can incorporate and add into everyday training, as well as being able to do something on my rest days as well. All right, so in conclusion, I feel like zone 2 cardio is something that I probably won't want to do every single day like to a T. Just because like it does get boring and a bit monotonous over time. However, I do feel like if I were to do this every second or every third day, I can already feel benefits to improving my cardio overall, as well as have it be a fun mix into my exercise routine. I think doing it every single day for 30 days was a bit monotonous and boring. That said, like the benefits that I got out of Zone 2, even just from getting better sleep, has been totally worth it. And I'd encourage anyone to try it out. Overall, like I would say my cardio baseline has improved a lot, and I've been able to train and do more rounds in the training room for Jiu-Jitsu. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking out this video. I hope this inspires you to try out Zone 2 cardio training. It's something that you can implement into your routine every day if you wanted to, and there are some really cool ways of being able to add it. And so if one of you guys are thinking about doing Zone 2 cardio, let me know in the comments, and also like let me know if you've seen some results, and you know, come afterwards to let me know how it goes. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more content like this, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to do more lifestyle videos, I guess, with Jiu-Jitsu, but we'll see how that goes. Just remember, if you have time to kill, you have time to drill. Peace.